See all the kids?
Yes.
Okay, you can wave at her. All right.
Hi.
Like I said, she's 8 hours away from us, so she's very far, but with technology, we can do these fun things right in our own school, okay? So, Chloe, I'm gonna let you start because we're a little behind, okay? So,
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't really hear you, but yeah. So she said I'm her sister and I'm a neon vendor, and I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the shop. So back here is where I bend the neon signs, and then I'll show you some examples of neon signs that we have for sale in our store. So we've got this wall of neon signs. Oh, there's a dinosaur in here. So neon signs all over. I'll show you our Christmas tree. Very cool. Yeah, so I make these signs and I'm learning how to make these signs. There's someone else here that made most of the signs. And yeah, so I'll get to show you a little bit of how we do that. So, and I heard that you guys are learning about states of matter. So yeah, cool. And my job is pretty much learning how to control different states of matter of glass and gas. So on your whiteboards, if you guys could write down one state of matter, that would be really cool. Yeah.
all right, so Chloe asked me to do the 1, 2, 3 shin it. So ready, 1, 2, 3, shin it. So Chloe, can you hear us? When
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, so we've got gas.
Nice.
We've got liquid.
Yes.
We have a still looking. Gas, lots of gas.
Yeah.
Oh, and I see Aspen has solid. Good job, buddy. And then I have a couple examples too. It's like a TV is a solid, right? Good job, friends. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
So I'm going to show you how I start with, so you also learned that these states can change with high amounts of heat or pressure. So I'm going to show you how I take a glass stick, which is a solid, and I'm going to heat it up, and then I can change it, and it's closer to a liquid at that point. So let's see.
They like your glasses. Is that for safety, Chloe?
Yes, so you have to wear glasses, and I even wear these glasses too. Pretty crazy looking. So I'm heating up the glass. Takes a little bit. And there it goes. So then it bends. I can also, so this is not quite a liquid, but it's moving. I'll show you another way. This is a bend that I would use to make a lot of signs. Now I'll kind of go a little farther. I wouldn't necessarily use it to make a sign because it gets too hard to control, but it's cool to see. This will show you how I'm also blowing into the tube. So with my air, it'll change the shape. So it's getting really hot. and I'll show you one more thing, but I got to start the other machine real quick. Okay. Show you one more thing in the heat.
She's supposed to answer some questions at the end, so just remember the questions with her at the end. Right now, she just kind of has to focus because she's using a flame. So that's why she's not talking to us right at the moment, because she's being safe and just focusing on what she's doing.
Yeah. Yep. So now we saw it as a solid, and then we started to see it move into a liquid. And on your whiteboards, can you write what state this is now? It's hard. I can't really move it. If I moved it, I'd break it. Are we gonna say 1, 2, 3? Janet?
I'm seeing a lot of solids, Chloe. Solid-ish.
Yeah.
Solid, yeah, a lot of solids.
Yeah, so it's a solid again. And you learned about how there's reversible changes. So glass is a reversible change. I can go from solid to liquid, and within a couple seconds, it's solid again.
Just like
And
our
that's a lot like you guys, at least Mrs. Kaspersky's class just did an experiment with ice cubes. It's pretty similar to that. Yeah. So now I'm going to show you how I get the lights to light up. So I'm going to bring you over here. I made something really special for you guys. For your school. I just have to set my computer up. Can you still hear me, Haley?
Yep, we can still hear you.
So I made a B and a V for Genesee Valley. So I'm gonna fill it up with gas, and then I'll bring it home when I come home for Christmas, and you guys will get to see it in real life. Let's see. Okay. So what I'm gonna do,
She's gonna light it up. That's what she's showing us right now. She's gonna light it up.
let's see. So I'm gonna heat it up. It needs to get, the glass has to get clean. Oops, I can't see my head. The glass has to get clean. So I'm gonna pull a vacuum. And now it's gonna light up.
Whoa.
I'm using lots of electricity and a lot of heat so that then the tube will be ready for the gas to go into.
Just be patient for another second.
Okay. So now Now it just pulls all the gas, all the pressure out, and it has to cool down a little bit. So I think we have some questions that I'll answer.
Yeah, so we had a couple that.
Let's see.
Hang on one second, Chloe.
Okay.
We had a couple, and then we'll take a couple more if we have time, okay? So I'm gonna let Skylin wrote a really great question. Okay, so listen to Skylin's question. And okay, Skylin's question, can you hear me Chloe, from here?
Yep.
Okay, Skylin's question was, are you a scientist?
Oh, yeah. So I guess I'm not really a scientist. I didn't go to school to be a scientist, but I do a lot of what I'm doing is kind of like an experiment, and I'm working with pretty sciencey stuff. So sort of, yeah.
But what would you consider yourself? Like, what is your type?
Oh, I would probably consider myself more of an artist than a scientist. Yep.
All right. Colin had a really great question too. Go ahead, Colin. Can you read your sticky note to Chloe? You actually been neon.
Do I actually bend neon? Yeah, that's interesting. So I do actually bend glass, but neon is actually just the gas that I put in the bent glass. So technically no, but that is kind of the term that we use.
Let's see. And I have one more piece of paper from the whole.
I'm just gonna check the temperature. We have time for maybe 2 more questions.
Okay. Aisling said, do you want to read to her? Okay. Aisling said, do you like your job?
Yes. I love my job because every day I get to learn something new and every day is different. So that's always fun and exciting. And yeah, yep. I like what I do.
Cool. All right. Mrs. Shaver, do you have a question?
I do.
Yeah.
My question is, how does the gas stay inside your glass?
Yeah.
Stay.
Yeah. So right now it's hooked up to a machine and it's pulling a vacuum. So it's completely sealed right now. It like one end is cut off and the other end goes into the machine. Then once I fill the gas is in there and I heat it up and I kind of pinch off the gas. So then the gas just stays sealed inside the glass unit. Yep.
All right, do you have time for another one?
Yep.
All right, I think Amelia, would you say it nice and loud for Chloe?
How do you know it's not gonna melt in your hand?
Ooh, the glass.
How do I know the glass won't melt
In your hand.
in my hands? Yeah, it's kind of, you have to learn. If I just stood there with the glass in the flame for a really, really long time, it would start melting. But I can also tell, I can feel the heat. So I know where it's safe to hold and how far to stay away from the flame. Yep. And at school, I learned a little bit more about the temperature of glass. So I also was blowing glass. So I knew that what temperature that was to make it really liquid, and the difference in neon a little cooler. Cool. Let me check the temperature again.
Wait, you're just gonna check the temperature?
It's at 71. One more quick question.
All right, one more quick one. Randall, what's your question, buddy?
How do you get the gas inside of
Okay, did you hear that?
No.
He said, how do you get the gas inside the glass tube?
Right. I'll bring you over right now. So right now, the gas is just in. Can you see those kind of these things back here? There's neon in that one, and there's argon in that one. So every unit that we see either has neon, which is kind of a red gas, or argon, which is purple gas. And so you just start with that, and then there's all these kind of wiggles back there, and it comes in through here. It comes in through there, and it goes all the way back here, and then it, sorry, kind of crazy, but so then it comes back here. So I just open up a little, like a screw, and I fill it with the gas, and I'm gonna do that right now. I'll try and see if you can, but it's kind of a invisible process. You're just doing stuff and it happens. So I close this, and I close this, and then I just slowly. So now I can see that this is just how I see that the pressure has changed. And now I'm gonna do, whoa. Now I'm gonna pull the unit off. Close this. And then I just heat it here. So now I'm done with the machine and it will light up. Try to get you a good view of when I turn it on. Ta-da! Yeah. So then it'll get brighter because I have to drop the. But that's pretty much how you do it.
Okay, hang on, honey. We have to go to lunch pretty soon, Chloe, but, you have time for another question?
Yeah, I have time.
Or they've got lots of questions.
Cool.
We'll see. Yeah. Tilly, can you say it nice and loud? Oh, did you hear
How's
that?
the gas, the color?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So actually, like I was saying, like neon is red and the other colors, the other gas, argon, is purple, but we actually use different colored glass and that gives us different colors. So up here, I can show you again. This is a good example. So there's glass with some green coating, some yellow coating, and some blue coating. That's just what neon in clear glass looks like. Whoops. This is purple. That noise is weird.
Is that one of the signs, Chloe?
It's our doorbell is a dinosaur.
Oh.
Yep.
Will you show us the ceiling, Chloe?
Yes.
Hey, look at this, friend. This is pretty good.
All this stuff. Yeah, and then I can show you one more thing about it. So you have all that glass, and then I
Everywhere. So cool.
That is so cool.
She don't like them. She said she'd be great.
Oh, and all this can light up. There's a pig. Can't quite see it, huh?
You can't see
See.
it. Yeah, we can see it.
You can see it? Then I can light all this stuff up.
So then if someone wants to buy a specific piece, you don't have to pull it down, you can just light it up for them?
Right, yep, and it's just this tool with the electricity in it.
Very cool.
That's cool.
Great. All right. All right. Thank you. You were great listeners.
Yeah, thank you so much, Chloe. Let me just show you the kids. Can you say goodbye to Chloe? And
Bye, everyone.
thank you. That was very interesting.
Good.
See you later.
See ya.